Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. Enough build up, the ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And away we go at the link. Dory Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Great.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go. Let's get to that wide, complete. Through the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
No touch it. 180. No touch.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Get it.
Here's Sanders now. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, check that. Street. '70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On first down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down.
Receiver in motion, going left. To the air on first down. Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Smash. Go street. Hey, smash. Mustang 19.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's caught after a game of about 2. And on the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch made by Chuck. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 3.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
18 Cardinal.
Sanders back to throw. And he will have their Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, Britton Covey. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 13-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and long for him here. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the pistol, Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Barkley off the pistol again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 tempo, tap the 60, tap the 60. 18, Pioneer.
Play action, Sanders. going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Hurts yet again. And this one Hurts had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball? And they still got the lead.
And quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
It's Judkins on the counter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Dumped off to his running back. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Sanders now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Browns first down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
On the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set, come, go.
From the gun, Judkins. He's got to gain a 6 there. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Ready, break.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Ready. At the 60. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ripper gets it on 3rd down. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right off the snap. You just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. So they'll accept the miscue and take the yards. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Hey, check smash. Rig. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And this one doesn't go far. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
60 Vikings. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 tight. 19, 7 buck.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He completes it in traffic. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
It's fourth down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This one finds got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs from 37. Hurts on first down. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Second and 21.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Bronco 80. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Roll left side, finds Fannin. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the set.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Packer 60, Packer 60. Cowboy 80. Come on, Cuddy.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Mustang 19.
At the Eagles.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Panther, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This is Cooper looking left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? No throw. 3rd and long. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The shotgun, Howell. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play action here with Howell. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to The ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the double.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, man, let go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. A little a screen pass for Judkins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
There he is on 3rd and short. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
They'll give up the guts of Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Wrap all 80.
Working from the pistol, Howell. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles go up by 19.
Score, Eagles 28, Browns 9. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
No.
Handoff now to Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was brought down by
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Get set.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
18, ready? 19, Big Lion. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Let's go. Come 19, Hawk 7, Warriors 17. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Third.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Browns.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And goes to the hurry up here.
19 right. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around.
And they pick him off again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go.
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now Howell off the play action. And the Browns get there and take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. 70 Lions.
They've got a man in motion.
79 Broncos. 19 tight.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He's going to try another deep one here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
They'll go for 2 here. Sanders bringing the Browns to the line.
60 Mavericks, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70, 18, Pioneer.
Motioning the tight end now.
Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Dillon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here. It's Dillon here on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Here we go, set.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
What is going on here? He doesn't let this one go into the end zone. He's going to return it from the goal line. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion.
19, Tiger, 19, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18, Rattler, 18.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
19 tight, 19 tight, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Street, street. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready up.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Howell now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns have some new life in the fourth.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. On the give, it's Bigsby. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
70 Timberwolves.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Mustang Knights, 70 Lions. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
18, Rodney, 18, ready. Cougar 19. Take back.
And in motion, out of the slot.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tech. Hurt.
Again, Watson to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long.
19 tight. 20. 60, 70, tempo, Cup 19, Cup Big Lion.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Cougar 19. Viking 18.
First and 10 at the
10 to
26-yard
11,
line.
10 to 11. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a design run. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little